Julian needs to do his job.
For 99 Gulen, you're cleared into the track. Smoke on.
Now, first thing to monitor is the entry speed. He's right on it there. That's one of the fastest, 144.5. And Warren Cilliers has got this plane flying beautifully. And already, Paul, 3-4 gates into the challenge. And Gulian is clear of Ivanov.
Yeah, that engine is really working well, isn't it? And there comes the VTM. Very smooth. And look, showing well ahead of the ghost plane of Nicholas Ivanov. And there's more time at the bottom of that.
Yes, the excitement of high-performance airplane racing, just like you can do in Activision Sky JINKS, which came out earlier in the days of Atari and Activision, and much like some of those early games, it was more of a game of racing against the clock.
For 99 Gulen, you're cleared into the track. Smoke on.
Now, first thing to monitor is the entry speed. He's
And you're
right on it
basically...
there. That's one of the fastest, 144.5. And Warren Cilliers has got this plane flying beautifully. And already, Paul, 3-4 gates into the challenge. And Gulian is clear of Ivanov.
Racing your airplane, avoiding trees, avoiding air hot balloons, and trying to steer with precision.
And there's more time at the bottom of that maneuver for Gulian. He's got to watch these levels. There's a little bit of height change in these pylons. Mustn't get too high there, but this is looking very good from the American pilots.
Good point that you make, Paul. 1 and 2 or 8 and 9, 15 and 16 goes high onto a
Just like the pros,
platform. And that's something that you need to
trying to be precise.
Gulian is in the groove. He's found the rhythm. He's found the flow of the course. And right now seems to have this under control. And he's on track to take the lead and take the lead with a good time.
This gate here, he's got to put the nose to the left of the gate.
You really gotta be an expert like that if you want to be good at hijinks. So in the early days of Activision, there were games where you basically just had a little thing that you could do with a car or an airplane, and then they timed it. So if you went to the store back then and you were like, and you told the guy or lady at the store, I want an airplane game. I heard there's a good one from Activision. And they'd basically just say, well, what kind of game? A game where you fly like this? Or a game where you fly like this? And you would be like, I think I want a game where I fly like this. And they say, okay, well, you're getting Sky JINKS. Because I'll tell you what, you could not have both in one game. No siree. It wasn't that advanced back then. So, but you could switch different games where you get different courses, which look pretty much the same. And you gotta be careful in your adventures for these balloons. And man, these balloons get in the way. Don't you kind of wish you could, have a gun on your airplane so you could do a little bit of
the
this?
Stunning moment the spy balloon was shot out of the sky.
Rank 1, last one. That is a key kill.
We have eyes on the balloon falling.
Hundreds on the ground watched the Top Gun drama unfold.
That plane just
Yeah, I would like to just
had a strike.
shoot that balloon out of the sky. I could tell you that. River Raid came later and gave us pretty much the same game except with guns. And speaking of the same game, if you think about it, if you take Activision skiing and turn the cartridge upside down, or actually the game upside down, when you're playing skiing, it's basically the same thing, except skiing you're going down and you're weaving, and even the trees. They just went ahead and painted the trees green, and they gave us Sky JINKS. Yeah, you get the sense, we all look back on Sky JINKS fondly, but you get the sense that, maybe it's not the greatest game ever. And, one thing you gotta be careful of is you don't go crashing into trees. Oh, like that, yeah. Ugh. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. So you go weaving through. Now there is an acceleration button, So when you're, I think the best way to enjoy this game, especially back in the day or now, is when you have a sibling or a friend nearby, so you can compete in time, because it is a skill game, and hitting that accelerator helps you take risks to get a better speed. But again, you do not want to be crashing like that. No, you do not. You want to be smooth.
Number 8 Chunka, you're cleared into the track. Smoke on.
Track is clear. Look for the smoke. First thing the pilot needs to focus on is flying underneath the chain bridge, this iconic bridge of Budapest, Hungary. Then raise the altitude a little through Hamilton Gate 1, and now his focus turns to Gate 7, the first of the 3 vertical turning maneuvers.
The body language of this aeroplane is very calm. And look, he's gone a little bit higher, but then he gets the nose down earlier. This is looking good, isn't it? Against the ghost plane of Micrasio, this is showing.
Try to be like the pros.
At this stage,
That green light is healthy, over a quarter of a second.
And if you feel like you master a course, just switch up all the way up to level 5 if you gotta. Level 4, it's a longer course and you're just jamming.
what's interesting was his middle VTM was quicker, but it slowed the aeroplane down a little bit. And was that just a hint of buffet there?
It's a rich man's sport, and buying cartridges for Activision and other Atari games back in the day was also a rich man's sport. They didn't come cheap.
Into the lead with 2 to go.
So you gotta pilot well, or face some terrible consequences if you keep hitting in trees.
Yes, ma'am. I've been in a plane crash. I need to talk to somebody.
Okay, we did do reports of this. Can you hold on for just a second? Are you injured?
No, ma'am.
You're not injured? Okay. Can you hold on for just 1 second for me, okay?
Make it quick.
Okay. Yes, sir. Do you know where you are?
Roughly, I'm about 4 miles east of McCall.
Yes, that's Pilot Wings from Activision. It's an okay game. Make sure you keep track of your times to keep it interesting. Thanks for watching my review. Don't end up like this guy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you said you're not injured?
No, ma'am, I'm not injured.